If you are a creative with big dreams, I want you to stop playing small. This is your time. This is your time, and you were meant for bigger things. Okay. Let's chat. Hi, creatives. Welcome back. I'm Michelle, and I have been thinking about this for a while. This is something that affects me too, and it's something I think about all the time, and it's something that holds me back. And I thought, if I'm struggling with this, there's probably a lot of you that are struggling with the same things, and that is the fear of stepping outside of your comfort zone, the tendency to just play it small and not ever grow and become whatever it is that you want to be. As a creatives, I know a lot of us, we get so many ideas. We have so many things that we want to do in the world, whether we are artists or we hand make things, or we just want to create some kind of creative business. Maybe it's a service of some kind, how we want to help people, something that we have to offer the world, that we have to say, that we want to create, but we get in our own ways. And like I said, this is as much for me as it is for you guys. But I wanted to talk about the fact that we get in our own ways. I think that we are our own worst enemies most of the time, because we think of all the reasons why we shouldn't do the things that we want to do, or that we're inspired to do, or that our intuition tells us we want to do. We get in our own way with doubts and fears. A lot of the times it's from other people telling us that we shouldn't do things, that we're dreaming too big, that things aren't possible. And then the other time, it's when we just fear, we get frozen with fear of what people are going to say to us, what people are going to judge us, that we're going to look stupid in some way for whatever it is that we want to say, or that we want to make, or that we want to put out into the world. And I think a lot of us get this mindset that it's just not possible, so why should I even bother trying? Or, I'm just gonna, look like a fool, so I'm not even gonna try. I'll just stay in my safe little, house and just keep doing the same things over and over again I've been doing, that aren't making me happy or fulfilling my life or bringing me joy in any way. So I think we need to kind of change our mindset and flip it and say, basically, what's the worst that can happen if I do try, if I do step out of my comfort zone, if I do something big and grand and crazy? What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is maybe nobody sees you, nobody buys your products, nobody wants your art. It doesn't work, whatever you're doing. But like I've said in other videos, there's no such thing as failure, because everything is a learning lesson. If you do something and it doesn't quite work, it doesn't mean that you're not good at something or you're not meant to do something. It just means that you might have to tweak it in some way, or change it a little bit in some way to make it something that resonates with people. Maybe it's the way that you say something or come across. Maybe it's the art that you're making just is hitting the wrong audience. Maybe it's the way that you're marketing it, or the platform that you're on, and you just need to try a different audience that might resonate with what you have to offer better. You just don't know until you try. And I like to tell myself, first of all, what's the worst thing that can happen? And if you can imagine the worst thing that is your fear of happening, if you can get comfortable with that actually being a reality, imagine that actually happening. How would you handle it? How would you feel? What would you do if that happened? And if you can get comfortable with the worst case scenario of what happens, you lose all your money and have to move into your parents' basement. Are you okay with that? If that's something that's going to help you grow, is it something that you can handle? Are you going to be okay if that happens? If you can get comfortable with the worst case scenario, then you have nothing to lose and everything to gain, because you have to think I think, so first of all, what's the worst that can happen? And then I think, where will I be 1 year from now if I don't try this? Well, most likely I'll be in the same place that I am now, thinking about doing things and then being frustrated because I'm not. But if I do this thing and it actually works out, even partially, I'm going to be in a way better place 1 year from now than I am currently. And then when I'm in that better place, I can then take more steps forward, more steps towards the things that I want to accomplish and do. And you can see how those baby steps that I always talk about, they just start to add up and they start to increase and get you closer and closer to where it is that you want to be or the thing that you want to create. So ask yourself those things. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Get comfortable with the answer if that actually happened. And then, because then it's not a fear anymore. You're like, yeah, if that happens, I would be okay. Here's what I would do. I do this, this, and this. And then it no longer becomes something scary that's going to block you. Most likely that stuff won't happen, but you're comfortable with the fact that if it does, that you're going to be okay. And I think a mindset is pretty much like 80% of the way is getting in your way. It's your mindset that stops you. You can physically do all the things. I know you can. Everyone's capable of learning new skills, of putting out their art or putting out their products, offering their services, whatever it is that they want to do. But it's just our mindset that keeps us from even trying that stuff. So I really want to talk to everybody about just changing that mindset, flipping it in your head and saying, what's the worst that can happen? Can I handle that? Yes, I can. And then moving forward and trying it anyways. Now, and I know it's scary, trust me, because I am going through all of this at the same time as you. I have gotten back into art. I've wanted to get back into doing a creative business. I have always wanted to help people, get unstuck, like what I'm talking about, get unstuck and like start to go for their dreams and start to figure out a plan and how to get there and how to do it and accomplish all those things that get in their way so that they can live that life that they want to live, so they can achieve their dreams, so they can go for all the things that they're inspired to do, all those big ideas that they have that just seemed like unattainable or too scary to even try. Like it makes me so excited to talk to other creatives about doing things that they've always wanted to do, like to reach their goals and succeed with all of the ideas that they have. That I think to me is like the most exciting thing in the world to talk about. And that is one of the reasons why I started this channel, because I wanted to not only document my journey of what I'm doing, because I'm sure I'll end up in some place I never even thought of years from now, just from starting here, because it's never a straight line. It's always going to be a winding road leading you here, there, and everywhere. But, those are the things that I've always wanted to do. But a lot of the times I get in my own way because I'm afraid of, like, what am I saying? Does anybody even care what I have to say? Does anybody need my help? Does anybody need the information that I'm putting out there? And I know that you do, because I get all your wonderful, kind comments and messages saying that the videos that I make do inspire you. And even in spite of that, I doubt myself. I doubt like what I'm saying, or that, anybody cares about anything that I have to say or put out there. But I know it's not true. It's just my own head getting in the way, my own ego, trying to protect me and keep me small and keep me safe in this little space so I don't ever get hurt. But if you don't try, then you'll never know. And if you don't try, you'll never grow as well. So that is why I'm always encouraging you guys to just get out there and do it. And, I want to be an example for people to say, because I'm just the same as you. Like, I'm terrified to speak in public. I am terrified that people will look at me and say, who does she think she is? Why is she doing that? She's putting out videos on YouTube. I'm like, yes, I am, because I want to help people. So I thought, if I can encourage people and inspire people, the people that need me will find me. And it's the same for you. If you put out into the world whatever it is that you have to offer, The people that need you will find you. The people that need your products will find you. The people that need your services will find you. The people that need your art in their homes will find you. But no one's going to find you if you don't make yourself visible to the world. Let me say it again. Nobody will know who you are or be able to find you if you don't put yourself out there and make yourself visible. Right? Bottom line. So you need to get out there and be seen. You need to put yourself out there on social media. Like I've told you before, like get out there and have a platform where your audience can find you, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, TikTok, if that's your thing. Put your stuff, start using Pinterest. It's a search engine. That's where people are going to find you. And there's ways, if you are shy, like camera shy, there's lots of ways to get your message out there without really showing your face all the time. You don't need to show your face. You can show your hands, your process, your products, photos, stock photos, like whatever. It depends on what you're doing, but you don't necessarily have to show your face. But people want to see your face because they want to know what's behind the products that they maybe want to purchase, or who they're learning from, or the services that they are getting from somebody. They want to see your face. You are your brand. So I think you need to get comfortable with showing your face and be your authentic self, because people want to feel like they can relate to you, like you are someone they can trust. So they want to see the behind the scenes. They want to see who you are. They want to hear you talk. They want to hear you talk about your products or your services or your art. They want to see how you do those things, like the behind the scenes, so they know it's actually real and it's not AI generated or anything. I mean, think about all the people that you follow, that you love, that you buy from, that you resonate with. Why do you resonate with them? Why do you want to buy their products? Why do you love their brands? Why do you love their arts or anything that they do? You feel some kind of sense of connection with that, either the person or that brand. So that's what you have to do. But the key to it all is just getting yourself out there and just, crushing that fear of being seen, of going for it, and get uncomfortable. And I've said this in other videos before too, but I felt like I just kind of needed to kind of hammer it home a little bit, the fact about, I just want people to stop playing small. I want you to break out of your shell, get out there, get seen, change that mindset about what's going to happen if I do something. And I will be the first person to say, this is what I'm working on right now. I'm working on building the membership, which, let's be frank, it's also a bit terrifying, because I'm putting myself out there and inviting people in to join me in a membership where I know that we would have an awesome time, like all supporting each other and learning from each other, and just creating this group of creative women that want to, learn and support each other. And I know I can do this. I know it's something that I would be great at facilitating and helping, and I will still doubt myself because I'm like, who am I? I'm just this small town girl. Well, not really small town, small city girl with big dreams. And why would anybody want to listen to me? But I have to change the narrative and be like, I am somebody that has something to offer people, that I am showing and leading by example, that anyone can just get out of their comfort zone, try something, and see what happens. And you never know, what's going to come of it or how successful you can be with it until you actually do the thing. So leading by example, encouraging you all to just stop playing small and just get out there and get over yourself and just do the thing and get started doing it. And I think I probably say the same thing over and over, but I feel like I just can't say it enough times to you. And I know sometimes these videos will pop up when you really need them as a reminder that you can do this. You've got this. If you've got the idea, it's meant for you, and you need to get out of your comfort zone, get over yourself and put yourself out there and start doing it, because we all have something to offer the world and people need us. They need us, our products, our services, our art, our voice, all the things that we have to offer. And you are stronger than you think you are. You're more capable than you think you are. And you might surprise yourself once you get going of what you can accomplish and what is possible. And that's what I want for everybody. I just want to see everyone succeed with growing their dreams into something that makes them so happy and proud of themselves, because I know it's possible. And that's what I want for everyone. So that's my rant for today. I hope that it was helpful in some way, and that you guys are going to make 2025 the best year ever, and that you are going to take steps to go towards your dreams and goals, and you're going to build that business or that side hustle, or start creating that thing that you've always wanted to create. And you are going to do amazing things, friends. I know you are, and I want to do it right alongside you. So again, let me know in the comments. Let me know what it is that your plans are for this year. What is your big dream and your big goal? And let's all cheer each other on and be supportive. And if you have any questions, leave those in the chat as well. I love getting your comments. It makes me so happy to know that people do resonate with the videos I put out, that maybe they will help you in some little way. Maybe it's just that little piece of inspiration or encouragement that you need today. And I wish you guys all the success and all the love. I'm behind you, I'm supporting you, and you've got this. So that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Take care.